So, what is going on? It has been a while, hasn't it? You've been wondering, certainly, why I haven't been posting anything. And I haven't posted anything for a few months, really anything of note. I want to give you an explanation and kind of, and I want to apologize, but this is mostly an explanation. Now, this is not a pity party for me, so I'm not coming at it that way. I'm not looking for sympathy. This is not a pity party. I just want to explain myself, and hopefully you'll be a little understanding, about what's going on. But one of the reasons, typically when we go to the Paiute, we go to the end of September, 1st of October, we shoot a ton of video. On any typical year, we shoot a ton of video, and that gives me content that, I can post a video every 2 or 3 weeks all through the winter. It kind of gets me through the winter. So speaking of Paiute, I'm going to run some footage that we actually did take this year on the Paiute, just to kind of entertain you while I bore you with my story. So reason really number one why I haven't been posting anything is because the last time we went to the Paiute, I had some family down there. My youngest son came down and his wife for a few days, and he hasn't been to the Paiute with us for many years. And when TJ was there, I want to kind of enjoy my vacation, and I wanted to enjoy my time with my kids. Now, we did film here and there, and we did shoot that video that posted it a while ago, the longest day ride we've ever done. We did shoot a lot that day, but all the other days I just, told my wife, if you see something cool, point the camera at it, and I'll try to put together some sort of video from the trip. But we just didn't shoot a lot. So that's reason number one, is I just don't have the content to, this backlog of videos that from my Paiute to get me through the winter. That's reason number one, and I'm sorry. I got selfish. There it is. That's the reason. I got selfish. I wanted to enjoy my vacation. I wanted to enjoy the time with my kids. Moving on to another, it's been a strange winter. I had a job, like most people. I'd had this job for about 23 years. I'd worked for the company total about 30, but I left at one point and went back, but I'd been there just about 23 years. It was a decent job. I mean, the pay wasn't great, but the benefits were good. But the best part is I had 5 weeks a year of vacation, and it worked out fantastic for what we do. It gave us all kinds of time, time off of work, so that we could do some of these big trips and these big, just big rides, big things, right? Well, a few months ago, I lost that job due to a workforce reduction. So, and they did offer me a pretty decent severance package. So I took a couple of months off of work and felt sorry for myself and just lived off severance pay for a while. It's whatever. It was my time. I took it. Now, if this would have happened during the summer, we'd be having a different conversation. I could have filmed so dang much content, but this has been a rough winter. We have had snow upon snow upon snow, and the timing just, I get all this time off in the middle of the winter where I really can't do anything. I can't even go anywhere because my fifth wheel is buried. It's just buried. I can't. There's no way I'm going to get it out. So I can't even go anywhere to ride. Anyway, there was something I wanted to do, and I don't want to go too far into it, but there was something of a personal nature that I wanted to accomplish during this time off. And so I took some time during those few months to do this thing, and mission accomplished. And now I needed to start job hunting again, and jobs are scarce. And contrary to whatever you hear, there are some jobs certainly out there that don't pay well. But if you want a job that pays well, that you're qualified for, they're few and far between. At least where I live. Anyway, that's not a pity party. Not a pity party. I did find a job. And not the greatest job in the world, but the pay's good. The benefits are really good. I like it because I get every other Friday off, which will really come in handy for us in the summer. But really the drawback is I went from 5 weeks of vacation with my former employer down to essentially none. Any job that I am qualified for, they're not going to start me off with 5 weeks of vacation. I'm not a professional. I'm not I don't have the skills that I can negotiate 5 weeks of vacation my first year of employment. So I don't have a lot of vacation. That's one thing, but we'll get into that a little deeper. But I am back and I am employed. It's just I'm starting over. You know, I'm 51 years old now, and I'm starting over with a new company, with a new job. It's kind of same but different from what I had been doing. But I'm back into work. I still have 3 or 4 feet of snow in my freaking yard, so this season's a little ways away from starting. I have 2 big trips planned this year, which I actually planned over a year ago, and I was able to negotiate that time off, you know, with my current employer as, you know, as a condition of me accepting the position. So I do have those, and like I said, with every other Friday off, we're hoping we can do a lot of weekend stuff, you know, and it'll be closer to home, which is good. And you know, we say it every year that we need to do more content close to home. We need to do more camping videos. We bought this Bosky trailer so we can do this ATV and UTV camping, and last year we didn't do not one because we had too many big trips planned. So the plan for this summer, a lot more content close to home, a lot more camping content, and a lot of you really seem to enjoy that, and so that should be good. I'm thinking it's going to work out to where I'm able to post content, you know, as regular, quote unquote, as I always have. It's just the season's going to be a little later. I don't have any content to get from here to there, so it's going to be dark for a bit. I am going to the first annual UTV Expo up near Boise at the end of the month. I'm going to try and get some footage of that. It sounds interesting. Now we're not part of the expo. We're just civilians going to see the expo, and you know, hopefully we'll see some of you there. Like I say, it is the first annual, and so we kind of want to support it because we'd like to see this type of thing take off. And as opposed to other expos that are outdoor expos or off-road expos, this one is a UTV expo, so it should be centered around things that we're all interested in. So I'd like to shoot some video of that. We'll see how that goes and post a video of that, you know, to fill the void a little bit. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of explain to y'all what is happening. There's just been a hiccup in my personal life, and we're going to get back to normal. Yeah, life goes on, right? We have to just keep moving forward, and that's what I'm doing. I just don't have a lot of... I'm hoping to do some garage videos. I have a couple of them in mind, you know, and I mean just me standing out in the garage with the machine going over some things. I have a couple in mind that I want to do to try to get by. Yeah, I am gonna hopefully start posting content, and hopefully it will become more regular as the season gets here. But I just wanted to let you know what and why and how and cuz, and just ask humbly that you stick with the channel, and we appreciate your patience, and we really appreciate your support. We really do. Anyway, that's all I have, and we will see you on the trip.